Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have what is hopefully another really cool SITIVIEN for you guys and gals today. And first I gotta say thank you to my patrons, thank you to my channel members, and thank you to my subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. You make this so much fun and I appreciate your support and everybody commenting on all the videos. By the way, this that I was flipping, this is the ST102. No, ST103 SITIVIEN. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love this. If you like the penguin, you got to get you one of these. It's like I tell you what, it's like salt with pepper. You got to have one in the other. Anyway, getting into it, let's see what this one is that I got to share with you. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is the SITIVIEN ST129. Yeah, 129. Outdoor camping, fishing, survival, all that good stuff. And let's get in the box here and share some of the unboxing love here. Swing! But I'm really excited. There's some stuff coming up. Don't miss. I'm telling you what, if you skip on videos and you skip through videos, I'm just giving you a fair warning. You don't want to skip through the next few videos because there's going to be some surprises and it's not going to be in the title. Just saying. Ooh, here you go. ST129. Let me wipe it off real quick. All right, there we go. Much, much better. Now we can get a good look at it. I'll give you a... Ooh, man, that's pretty cool. I like that. Look at the contoured scales. They're all contoured. You know, this comes in red and black also, and I held back the urge because that's my favorite colors. I was like, nope, get a different color. That way maybe you'll be tempted to dye it a different color, but I'm going to show you all the way around, back and forth. Nice looking pocket clip going on here, and oh, check that out. It's reversible and it's inset. So you have screws, but you know, it seems like to me, the big thing that always catches the pocket is when the bottom of the pocket, when the bottom of the clip grabs my pocket. So I'm guessing this isn't going to be too bad. We're going to check out the fit, finish, ergos, all that good stuff. Right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of texture vision, a little bit of that texture vision. Get up nice and close. Can you see it? Let's see. It feels slick. It does not look like, I mean, on here, it looks like it has more texture than it does, but it's kind of slick. It's got a, you know, it has a little bit of that grip, but there's your knife. Ooh, okay. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice swedge going on up top. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the full tour. Let's go all the way up and down this bad boy. Pretty nice. But as I was saying, I have some surprises coming up, and I'm not going to put it in the title. That way, the folks that watch the videos and are a part of the Beez Blades channel and a part of my journey will be the ones that benefit. That's all the hint you're getting, as if that's not enough. And we're going to see what's on the inside here in just a minute, because I'm going to take this bad boy apart. We're going to see what makes it tick. And you know what? Let's do the specs in less than 60 seconds. All right, let's take a guess at the weight. And you know what? Last video, it was hilarious. I put centimeters instead of grams, and I was like, you know, I'm going to leave it. And those of you that caught it, you had a great laugh, and I had some belly laughs to the people that caught it. It was hilarious, just saying. So, I'm taking my normal guess. Ooh, I'm going to guess about 4.5. It feels like it has some weight to it. Coming in at 4.49, 4.48. Man, okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's do your specs really fast. Are you ready? Are you set? So your total length from tip to tip is 8.06 inches. You have a drop point, you know, it's almost kind of spear point, but you tell me. It has D2 blade with a really nice stone wash. Your total blade length is 3.52 inches. Sharpened length, your sharpened blade length is 3.45 inches. Your blade width, 1.06 inches. Your blade stock thickness is 112 thousandths of an inch. Your thickness behind the edge goes from 15 to 16 thousandths. Your handle material is contoured G10, which is very nice, very, very nice. Your close length is 4.55 inches. Your handle width right here is 1.09 inches. And your close width at the widest point is 1.27 inches. Your handle thickness is 0.59 inches. You have a flipper for your opening, and we'll see what's in the pivot here in just a minute when we break it down. And we have a liner lock, and it has stainless steel liners, and we already saw a reversible deep carry pocket clip, so we have love for the lefties. The hardware is T8 for the pivot, T6 for the bodies. The designer is Jafool, and this is the model number ST129. Let's look at the fit and finish, and then we'll see how this factory edge cuts. Not too bad, pretty snappy. Let's see, I'd say our lockup is around 30% and nice and solid. You know, on a scale of 1 to 100, I'm going to have to give it a 1. I can feel something, just something. It's not a lot, but, you know, being super nitpicky, up and down, I'm not feeling anything. Left to right, I'll give it a 1 out of 100, which is almost nothing, right? So that's not too bad. So it feels nice and solid. Grab a piece of paper and let's see what this edge is going to do. Now, usually SITIVIEN does a really good job at the sharpening. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Try to grab it from the edge. Yeah, all right. And are we centered? Let's take a look, nice and close. Looks like, yes, we are centered. Looks like it has a pretty strong tip. And what am I seeing here? A little bit of discoloration on the tip. There we go. See there what I'm talking about? What's that going on? I don't know if that's part of a burnt edge or what we have going on with that. We'll look into that here in just a minute. But I tell you what, let's look at the pocket clip real fast. So you do have plenty of room. It feels not as strong as I expected. And let's see how it goes in and out of the pocket. Okay, pretty comfortable. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's do some quick size comparisons. Here is the QSP Penguin. It is the exact width, pretty much, of the QSP Penguin. Okay, we'll put a few up here and see if you have 1 or 2 of all these. Hopefully you have some of them, and you can get an idea of the size of this knife. Here's the ever-loved QSP Penguin. Everybody has to have a penguin, right? And of course, I have links in the description to like 16 different penguins, knives that I recommend, knife maintenance supplies, all that stuff. A bunch of 10% off discount codes. Go check it out. This is the ST10. I keep confusing it. It's the 103. So there's those two, and moving right along, here's the SITIVIEN Brazen. Okay, there we go. I was trying to get some that I thought would be around this size. Here's the Kaiser T1. Now, T1's a little bit shorter, and man, I have a video on this one. You might want to check that out, and it might be a giveaway knife here real soon. And here is the Kubi Momentum. I really like this one. Really enjoyed it. It's the KU344. And here's the 949, the Petrified Fish 949. So if you have one of these knives, now you're getting an idea, and I'll put 2 more up here. Very popular, very, very popular knives. There's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and the Spyderco Tenacious, the knife that started it all for me. All right, let's check out the deployment. And before we do, make sure you hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button and select all. All right, here we go. Here's the old push button. Oh, yeah, not too bad. Let's try it again. Pretty snappy, not too shabby. All right, now how about the old light switch? Light switch is working. You know what? This is a little bit slick. I wish we had some jimping going on. There's no jimping. It's a little bit slick. So I'm going with the old, not light switch, the old push-a-rooney. How about left-handed? Pretty nice left-handed. Easy to disengage left-handed. And how about that disengagement? There's not a whole lot of pass-through. You kind of have to pay attention. Now, luckily, there is jimping. Can you see the jimps? It's very dark in there. There we go. It does have some pretty nice jimping that helps grab a hold. You don't have to dig into it with your thumb. It's not too bad. It's not the most comfortable in the world, but it is snappy. Comes out of there pretty nice with some authority. And detent has a really good detent. Yeah, really good detent. It makes it pop out. How about the ergos? My hand from here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 3.5. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, 7.25. How we looking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got some ergos for days. You know, I can feel the pocket spot. The pocket spot? It's not a hot spot, I wouldn't say. You know, I'll just combine all my words and see if y'all can figure it out. How about that? It's not bad. Note, it's not hot spotty at all. You do have some jimping going on right here. It's not the little jimps that I like. I like when it's like, it kind of grabs my skin better. These are a little more smooth. I would say less helpful, unless you had a glove on. If you had a glove on, it wouldn't be too bad. And this would be a pretty good knife with a glove on, except for I think you might have trouble disengaging it. Even though it's comfortable with your fingers, with gloves on, it might be a little difficult to get in there. But look at that. It's very ergonomic. Your middle finger just kind of fits right in here. I really enjoy and like. Can you get a little idea? A little. See there how the scales are contoured? They're very comfortable. I mean, wow, this is a very comfortable. This would be a great work knife. For what, 29 bucks? Yes, this is definitely going to be a great work knife. I don't have any issues with it at all whatsoever. Do we have a sharpening choil? Not really. Your plunge grind comes down to pretty much right where your edge is, so you're going to get a smile right off the bat. See right there? So you don't have any love in there if you're a sharpener. But for 29 bucks, this is one you can modify. It's one you can change the color, you can dye it, do whatever you want to it. But let's go ahead and get inside and see what it looks like. And here we are. Here's a quick look at everything I use for my disassemblies. Sometimes I don't use it all, but you'll see here in just a second what I usually use for everything. KPL Knife Pivot Lube, I have 10% off of them. They have total knife maintenance complete kits. They're really well priced, plus you get 10% off. And these little, I call them doodads, these little swabbies are really good. You can clean your knife out without taking it apart. You can get down in there. You can get in there and clean it out. But I use it, you'll see here in just a minute what I use these for. Get you a Weehaw stubby. That, you gotta have a stubby, right? What? Huh? No. Get you a little bit of torque, and don't buy a cheap set of bits to get into your knife because you're gonna strip them. Do what I did, take people's advice, get you a Weehaw bit set, and I have links to everything here down in the description. And if you don't want to use my links, make sure you get the right set or you'll get a set that won't fit. And look at here, you have your bits. I already have mine out, and it doubles. Yeah, doubles as a bit driver. How about that? So let's get into this knife. Okay, what are we looking like? Oh, very nice. This means we probably have a D-shaped pivot, which I absolutely love. Makes the joy of taking a knife apart that much easier. Oh yeah, this is a dream. So is it going to be an easy one? Let's take a look at the pivot. Is there any Loctite on there? I don't see any, so it's nice and clean. Nice and clean. And you already know, this is my chance to mention, if you haven't been to one of the live streams, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Ooh, that is tough. So I'm going to use, this is why you get you a stubby, is because you can really get some torque on it and not take a chance of stripping your bit. You don't want to strip your bit. But yeah, the live streams, just so you know, if you're new to the channel, if this is the first time watching, I know there's a lot of you that absolutely love the disassembly videos, and you know what? I love doing them. I absolutely love doing them. As long as I can keep on track and not forget what I'm saying. Look at there, nothing on there. There's no Loctite. Nice clean screw. But more and more people are finding, let's see if I can use the regular here. And by the way, these are on Amazon. If they're sold out right now, you might be able to get them somewhere else, but I do have a link in the description. And I might start using a couple different ones here in the near future. But more and more people are coming to the live streams. Every Friday night, 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have so much fun. Come and check it out. You don't have to say anything. Nobody can see you. You can just click on it and you'll see what's going on. Everyone is so friendly. This knife community is just, it will blow you away how nice everyone is. And are we coming apart or what's going on here? Oh, I took it apart. Oh, that's great. All right, we'll just let it all fall apart. How about that? So here's the inside. It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to get my cloth. And that's something I didn't mention right here. I just have a piece of microfiber cloth. I cut it into a bunch of pieces, and I put some rubbing alcohol on it. It's really good to clean the inside of your knives out, because it'll evaporate really quickly. And look at here. Look inside. See that stuff? Oh, whoop, let's not lose it now. See that stuff right there? That's going to clean off, and I bet our action's going to be better. The action was pretty good on it already. It wasn't too bad. See this stuff we're getting off? All of that is going to prohibited it from operating as smoothly as we can get it. So this should be pretty cool. This shouldn't be too shabby. But back to the lives. We have so much fun. Of course, there's always a giveaway every Friday. And that's why I was mentioning earlier in this video that I'm going to do a video for subscribers, because not everyone makes it to all of the live streams. And I want everyone to get a chance at getting something. And look at there. There is your really nice looking, what do you call those? I always draw a blank. It's your ball bearings. Yeah, and we're going to see if those are steel or if those are ceramic. Here's my magnet. Is it going to stick? Oh, look at that. Ceramic ball bearings. I'm telling you what, SITIVIEN is surprising people. They're surprising me. I keep getting really good ones. And, the one I showed you earlier, the ST103, that one is one of my favorites. I have several SITIVIENs. You go watch my videos on the SITIVIEN brand, and they're very impressive indeed. But I'm just cleaning these off with the alcohol. But yeah, back to the live stream. And if you're driving down the road right now listening to Beez Blades, I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate everyone that comments on all the videos. You are what helped push the videos out there. And when you watch and you hit the like, the thumbs up button, and you say something in the chat, in the comments, it's what helps YouTube say, hey, other knife lovers might want to check this knife out. And that's what helps me out. If you're not a channel member and if you're not a patron, that's how you support Beez Blades, is just by commenting and hitting the like button. That's very, very, very much appreciated. That's what helps get it out there. Because one of the things with sharing this is I want everyone to get to see the knife, to see if they want it, or maybe they'll it'll help them make their decision. Now I'm putting the pivot back in here, and check this out. It is a D-shaped pivot, and where's it going to meet up with? Very nice, very, very nice. See, this side of the scale is D-shaped. That's what kept it from spinning. We did a knife just recently, 1 or 2 knives ago, and it didn't even have a place to stop the D part. Don't want to stop the D. Now I'm going to use some KPL original, just the regular. I'm going to put just a little bit in here. You know what? Rather than, I'm very heavy-handed. You can use this to dab it in here, and see, just touching it, I put it. I'm very heavy-handed, and like when I flip knives and everything else, sometimes I just got to slow down. I get really excited. I know a couple of you have made comments about me being overly excited. I do get super excited and wound up. I can't help it. I get really, really excited. So I'm trying to not be over the top, because some folks are like, dude, are you all right? This dude's on crack. And I'm like, no, I'm just really happy, really excited. Life is good. I am so glad I found this knife community. I totally enjoy it. And you'll see on the live streams that I'm easily distracted. Like, you know, I switch around from subject to subject. 'Tis life. Now here is the stop pin. I'm going to clean that stop pin off. And see, if I use these little swabs and put the oil on them, I don't use too much, and I don't get it all over the place. That's just me. But you can use the little applicator tip. It works just fine. Now here's the stop pin. I'm going to put it right here where it goes. And then here's your detent hole. And you can just barely see that circle, that semicircle right there? Right there. Right there. I'm just going to put a little bit of KPL heavy in here. I'm going to be careful and just put a drop. 1 drop is usually all I need. And this will help that detent ball be all nice and slickery. Come on, you coming out of there? Okay, not too bad. Whoa, not too bad. I'm going to get it. And these swabs, you get like packs of 50 of them. I mean, they're not expensive. And the nice thing about it is you can reuse them. Like, you can use your alcohol wipe and just wipe them off if you use them for oil, and you can reuse them. I'm just going to put a little bit just around this path. There we go. That's all we need. Very nice. Very, very nice. Move this out of the way here. All right, so we're cleaned up. We have oil here. Here's a spot that I didn't put any of the KPL. I'm just going to put a little bit around there. Don't need much. Very nice. Very, very nice. And how we looking? How we looking? Where are we going to stop here? Watch me put it on backwards. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. And you know what? Let me not get ahead of myself. I'm going to put the, make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Put that in there. I'm going to use a little bit of KPL and put on those ball bearings. And I really love the fact that it has the cage ball, not the cage ball bearings, but the ceramic ball bearings. Ceramic is even better than steel, in my opinion. Just from what I've learned from others and my personal experience. And by the way, I am no expert. I'm just taking you all on this journey with me. And there's the SITIVIEN logo, in case I didn't really show it before. Sometimes I skip around and forget stuff. I'm going to put that in there. Make sure everybody's all nice and lubed up. But before I forget to say it again, because this is going nice and smoothly, make sure you stop by. And if you hit the bell button, it'll give you an option of all, and then it'll tell you a half an hour before the show starts. And then when it starts, even before then, people get in and they chat and they talk with each other. And they're like, hey, how's it going? How was your day? How was your week? All that fun stuff. And it's just a great, great family. Now, okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to put my pivot in here just to hold it together. But you will quickly learn that it is just a bunch of people that like knives and we just talk about new knives that we got. I ask you what you carried that day, what's in your pocket, what kind of knife you carrying. Look at here, it's a good magnet. It's grabbing my screws, man. You know this. But yeah, we do pocket checks. I ask, you know, do you have any new knives? Anything new coming in? We'll put this body screw in here so it'll quit sliding all over the place. Yeah, see what new knives everybody's looking at. Because you know what? I'm not just the only resource. It's all of us talking together. And by the way, there's your lanyard hole right there. It's all of us talking together and collaborating. And hey, did you see this one? No, I didn't see that one. What's that all about? Well, let me tell you, because I just got it. And it's just back and forth. Whatever comes up, we have fun. Of course, we do the giveaway. And, you know, I mentioned earlier, I'm really excited because I have a few of those coming up. And I'm not going to announce it in the thumb stud. I'm not going to, making sure I'm putting my pocket clip on the right side, correct side here. But I'm not going to announce it in the title of the video. That way, people that are just out searching for freebies and don't actually watch or support the channel aren't going to be the ones that win it. I just want folks that, you know, actually like knives and actually enjoy the channel and support the channel and watch the videos. And here's a quick note. If you're here right now, you're probably not the person that I'm mentioning this to. And this is to no one specific. But make sure if you're going to ask a question that you watch the video, because often I'll get questions on stuff that I've already covered. Just saying. All right, so are we centered? Pretty close. I can tighten the pivot down a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. I had plenty of room. And are we centered? Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Let me make sure I have everybody tightened up. That's tightened up. And, you know, sometimes I'll miss something in the video, and if I do, go ahead, ask me. I'll check. And if I'm at work, and I'm on my lunch break and I'm checking your comments and commenting back, I'll check when I get home. So how are we looking here? We're pretty well centered. Let's go back to the big screen. All right, some final thoughts. Well, it's nice and solid. No rock plock. No rocking, plocking, plicking, placking. No movement left or right or up and down. It's nice and solid. We are centered and the action is pretty good. It's not drop shutty, but boy, you give it a shake and it's down there. It's a lot smoother than it was. So taking it apart and cleaning it, if you haven't taken a knife apart, I hope this helps you or gives you an idea of how to do it. And if you have this knife, you know what it looks like on the inside. But overall on this knife for 29 bucks, very comfortable ergos. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. You can't beat it. I mean, for the price, good bang for your buck, good ergos. Nice blade steel. I have nothing against D2 at all. I like it. Hey, I say go for it, but you know, I'm just here to show you the knife. It's up to you if you want to buy it or not. Don't blame me. You can if you want. But there you go. So let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to support me by commenting in the comment section. If you don't have anything to say about the knife, hey, that's all right. Tell me what you had for breakfast. And some people do. And you know, it could be dinner or something else. But breakfast is just my favorite meal. Just saying. But anyway, remember to live life in the present. Keep a Band-Aid handy and don't cut yourself.